Okay, good morning student. 10th B, Monday morning, first class, geometry. We have completed 3.1, 3.2. Now 3.3. So let's start with first point. Congruence of arc. What is the meaning of congruence of arc? For the same circle, if two central angles are congruent, suppose this is 50 degree, this is also 50 degree, this is also 50 degree. So AB, PQ, LM. Three arcs are said to be equal if three central angles are equal. So whenever central angles are congruent, you can say arcs are congruent. If arcs are congruent, you can say central angles are congruent. It is difficult to enter. Two arcs are congruent, then measures the radii are if two arcs are congruent, then their angular measurement and the radii also congruent because the circle is same, so all the radii of the same circle are congruent. Now property of addition of the arc. So you can say arc LQ plus arc QP is equal to arc LQP. First plus second is equal to third total. Now to prove chords of a corresponding congruent arcs of a circle are congruent. Arcs are given congruent, we have to prove chords are congruent and vice versa. Here A, B, C arc and P, Q, R arc are congruent. They have given. Then arcs are congruent and central angle are congruent and arcs are chords are congruent. So given here given to prove that if first arcs ABC congruent arc PQR ABC, congruent arc, PQR. Here arcs are given congruent, here arcs you have to prove congruent. Now chord given congruent, here you have to prove congruent. In both construction, OA, OB, OP, OR, construction, OA, OB, OP, OR. Radii we have to draw. That already draw. Now I'll prove this side first. What is given from that? Statement number 1. In triangle AOC and triangle POR, this congruent to this radii of the same circle. This congruent to this radii of same circle. Now arcs are congruent. Given arcs are congruent, so central angles are congruent. Central angle are congruent. Therefore, AOC congruent POQ, POR. If arcs are congruent, respective chords are congruent. If this is 60-60, so central angles are 60-60. Now S, A, S test, two triangles are congruent. Therefore, AOC congruent triangle POR by SAS test. Therefore, two triangles are congruent, so respective side AC PR, congruent side of congruent triangle. Again I am explaining what they have given. Chords are congruent. So arcs are congruent. Arcs are congruent. So central angles are congruent. Radii congruent to radii. Radii congruent to radii. So SAS test, two triangles are congruent. So two respective chords are congruent by congruent side of congruent triangle. Now reversible. They have given congruent chords are congruent. They have given chords are congruent. Now we have to prove arcs are congruent. Correct? So, then one pair of radii congruent, second pair of radii congruent. So, you can see first we have taken chord, then we have taken first pair of radii, Then we have taken third pair of radii. So by S test, two triangles are said to be congruent. Then central angles are congruent, so the arcs are congruent. So again stepwise, in triangle AOC and triangle POR. Now chords are already given congruent, so that we will use first. AC after 20 minutes joining. AC congruent PR given. Chords are given congruent. OA is equal to OP and OC OR. Radii of same circle. So Udit, see the time, it's 7:30. First pair equal, second pair equal, third pair equal. Therefore, triangle AOC congruent triangle POR by side test. Two triangles are now congruent. Now central angles are also congruent. AOC POR by congruent angle of congruent triangle. CACT, congruent angle of congruent triangle. Here we have used CSCT, congruent side of congruent triangle. Only A and S, whenever side we are selecting CSCT, whenever angle we are selecting CACT. So if central angles are congruent, so arcs are congruent. Therefore, arc ABC congruent arc PQR. If chords are congruent, then arcs are congruent. Again, I am explaining the same. See here what is given, that you have to prove here. Here what is given, that you have to prove here. Means when chords are congruent, you can prove respective arcs are congruent. Reverse. When respective arcs are congruent, chords are congruent. So I'll explain this again first, because this is most important. Generally out of these two they'll ask one, but maximum number of time they have asked this theorem. Here it is given arcs are congruent. Suppose it is 100. Suppose it is 100. Arcs are congruent. Respective chord we have to prove congruent. Step number 2. Now 4 radii we have to draw. Then in these two triangles, first radii equal to first radii, second radii is equal to second radii, and if arcs are congruent, its central angles are congruent. Arcs are congruent, central angle are congruent. Therefore, two triangles by S AS congruent. Then you can take this CSCT, congruent side of congruent triangle. Now here totally reverse. Now it is given chords are congruent, arc we have to prove congruent. Now chords are given congruent and arc we have to prove congruent. For radii we have to construct, then this triangle and this triangle. Chord already given congruent. Then one pair of radii, second pair of radii. By SSS, two triangles are congruent. SSS, side, side, side. We are not including angle. Then from that we can say congruent angle of congruent triangle. So if central angle are congruent, arcs are congruent. Just take a screenshot and you can write in your notebook and workbook. Keep ready your notebook and workbook before exam. Definitely I'll check. Correct? So if you have any question, ask me. These two theorems are very, 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 very important. Out of these two, 100% they will ask one, but this one is more important. Second one. Means both are equal, but compared to this they have asked many times in SSC board exam. So just take a screenshot, ask me if any question. Madam, you want to give any instruction? Ma'am, Sangeeta miss, you want to give any instruction to the student 10th B? You can take 2 minutes because say. Sure, sure. Sure, sure. Sure. Yes. Okay, 3.1 question number first. 3.3 question number first. Two information given. Angle ECF is 70 and major arc DGF is 200. Okay, we have to find this and this X and Y. So major angle ECF is equal to major arc. It is central angle. So central angle is exactly equal to the measurement of the arc 70. So this is also 70. Then this is given. Major arc DGF is equal to major angle DCF, it is 200, and sum of first, second and third, that is 360 total round. In your compass box there is a protractor, that is half circle. You should you have observed that from 0 to 180 or from here 0 to 180, so it is half circle. So if it is 0 to 180 or from here 0 to 180, so half circle means 180 degree, full circle 360, double. So major angle DCE, now students are coming, see, DCE plus major angle ECF plus major angle FCD, it is 360. Now this is 70 given, 70, this one is given, this is X we have considered, and this is 200, 360. So X plus 270 is equal to 360, and whose mic is on? Close. (260 minus 270), it is 90. So this is 90, this is 90, this is 70. So two informations are given. Two we got in the form of X and Y. Y from the central angle we got 70, because central angle is exactly equal to the measurement of arc. And there are two different ways for this. See, you have added angle plus angle means total circle. Somebody's mic is on, bacha, disturbing. Qureshi Yasin, your mic is on. Continuously what? First I have written this formula, central angle plus central, or central angle total, it is a circle. So 180 plus 180, 360. Or you can add arc also. Suppose I am starting from D. So 1 arc, 2 arc, 3 arc, so total 360. So by adding all arc, 360, by adding all central angle, 360, you can adopt any one method, okay, because in from digest and from textbook you are comparing and you are asking, so both are mathematically logically correct, same method, same answer. Next, problem number 2. It is given equilateral triangle. Inscribe equilateral triangle, it is given. All three arcs, all three chords are congruent. Q, R, S. Okay. We have to prove arcs are congruent. If three given triangle QRS is equilateral triangle, to prove that arc QR congruent arc RS. Rasul Mansuri coming now. QR RS SQ. Okay, now first I'll explain. This is equilateral triangle. Three sides are equal, three angles are also equal, and all are of 60-60. Umesh, what happened? Three sides are equal, therefore three angles are equal. Three angles are equal, so all are of 60-60. And opposite inscribed angle is 60, so opposite is double, 120. Inscribed angle is 60, opposite is double, 120. Inscribed angle is 60, opposite is double, 120. So all three are equal, therefore all three are congruent. This way we will write the answer. Step number 1, triangle QRS is equilateral triangle given. Second, therefore QR congruent RS congruent SQ. Equilateral triangle. Next, therefore major angle R, major angle Q, major angle S is equal to 60 degree. Again equilateral triangle. Triangle given equilateral, so three sides are congruent, so three angles are congruent, that is 60, 60, 60. 4, major angle R is half of major angle Now students are coming before 7 minutes. R opposite QS, Q half, so RS, R is there, so QS, Q is there, so RS, S is there, so QR. What is the reason? Inscribe angle theorem. Correct. So these all are 60, 60, 60, double of 60, double of 60, double of 60. So major arc QR, major arc RS, major arc QR RS SQ. It is 120. If all three arcs are congruent, then with the same measurement, vice versa. If with same measurement it is congruent, so arc QR, congruent arc RS, congruent arc SI. This is from fourth. Try to understand again. It is given equilateral triangle. So first, second, third, three sides are equal because it is equilateral triangle. Therefore, all three angles are congruent because it is equilateral triangle. For equilateral triangle, always it is three equal part of 180, 60, 60, 60. This arc is double of this. Opposite arc is double of this. Opposite arc is double of this. So all three measurement I got 120. Therefore all three arcs are congruent. So you just take a screenshot. This type of the proof calculation are also very easy. Three arcs this 1, 2 and 3. Previous theorem also we have done that if chords are congruent, arcs are congruent. So by that also you can do the shortcut that 1, 2 and 3 chords are congruent, so 3 arcs are congruent. Okay, whoever have asked the question, no? This is your answer. The message you send, no? Which 3 are? So 1, 2, 3. Because 1, 2, 3 chords are congruent, 3 arcs are congruent. Just take a screenshot. This you have to write in your notebook and in your workbook also. Workbook you have to keep ready for internal marks. Before exam 100% I am going to check. So write this. Again who's my say Sumit. Let me check. Arey, everything is recorded, bachcha. You don't worry.
Why people are doing like this, I can't understand. No, at present he is not there. That is why now whenever the school app will start, no, this type of nuisance will reduce automatically. Many times I said that you change the DP and write proper name, and 10th standard student are not following.
Okay, just go through this. Related to exam, students are asking related to the date. Madam have given enough instruction. Now related to the maths, there are in algebra 2 chapters, geometry 2 chapters, 2 plus 2 4 chapters. From each chapters 5 MCQs, so total 20 MCQs. Okay, within the 1 hour you have to write the answer. And MCQ always you have to give the exam in 3 steps. MCQ exam for higher level also, CET, JEE, NEET, this higher level exam of MCQ, how we will give? Three steps. First, read question very carefully. Read question very carefully. And solve in rough. Don't see the answer. Read only. I said read only question. Read only question. Solve as per your knowledge, as per your formula, as per your calculation, as per your basic concept. Solve it. That answer, try to first read the question carefully, then solve the question carefully. Then your answer match in your ABCD. If it is matching, give tick marks to that. If it is not matching, do again. This is the proper method. What you people are doing? Reading the question, reading the answer, which is appropriate, just without solving, you just give a tick mark. This is not a method. Sometime I on my side I am talking, I am giving confusing MCQ. If you will not solve, no, you will be in trap. Suppose the answer is 5, I will give also -5. 5 and -5. If it is 2, I will give 2 and -2. So you can't judge directly. Orally you are doing, you are substituting, you are finding the answer. Do on your rough paper. Find out your answer and that answer check in ABCD where it is matching. If it is not matching, again your answer is wrong. Students are complaining during the exam. Sir, this is something wrong. Sir, answer is not matching. Sir, no, you just have patience. In my MCQ, no, it is never it is easy. Means nearby to answer. You have to calculate. Then only you can conclude that this is correct. This is not PUBG game that you will mark anything, you will get mark. Concept related. So be careful in maths because you will trap. Plus and minus में कुछ भी गड़बड़ किया 1 mark you will lose. So okay, your next lecture will be there. Next lecture, science lecture, after 1 hour you have to join by school app. Correct? The rest of the scenario will be the same. That is Google Meet only. Same. Rest of the part will be the same. But no need to click on a link. Directly you have to join from school app. Okay. And one student, Sumit, you just take a photographs and send me.